Welcome to ITLS Academy. So today in this lecture we will going to understand about the dietary supplement. I think we all are aware of this term dietary supplement. So let us understand more about what is dietary supplement, why they are needed by our body, what are the benefits of dietary supplements, what are the different kinds of dietary supplements. So the definition part says a dietary supplement is a product intended to the supplement the diet by providing nutrient or other substance that may be missing or insufficient in a person's regular intake. So it is an additional type of a product, you can say, a product that has a good amount of nutrient or other substances that are added in someone's diet, a person who is having a regular diet, right, regular intake. So it is not a proper food, but you can say it is an additional food which is enhancing the quality of the food, the nutritional quality or the property of the food by adding certain types of nutrient or certain types of substance that are insufficient in a person regular intake. So it is a product, it is a additional product which is adding to your person's diet. This is what a dietary supplement is. So if we talk about the DSHEA is a Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act. So according to Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act of 1994, the definition says that a dietary supplement is a product taken by your mouth that contains a dietary ingredient intended to supplement the diet. Okay, so it is a product that you have taken by your mouth, but it contains a dietary ingredients. So what do you understand by dietary ingredients? So different types of vitamins, different types of minerals, amino acids, herbs, other botanicals like weight loss products, etc. So according to FDA, US FDA, it must be ingested orally. मतलब you cannot take it through a IV. So you have to take dietary supplement orally, like in the form of a pill, like in the form of capsule, tablet or a liquid, and it contain one or more dietary ingredients such as vitamins, that is vitamin D, vitamin B12, minerals like iron, calcium, herbs and botanicals like ginseng, turmeric, amino acid, enzymes and probiotics. So I think we all are aware of the tablets that are there in the markets, like vitamin D tablets, calcium pouches are there. Okay, so iron tablets are there, folic acid tablets are there. So all these tablets are nothing but it's a dietary supplement. It is an additional adding a nutritional property to our body. Okay, so why one question arises from this definition only, that why do we care about dietary supplements? Means why there is a need? Why you want dietary supplement in our body? So just for the proper immune system, okay, you need dietary supplements in your body. For proper nutritional property, you need dietary supplements. And if there is any thing like any vitamins or minerals, if there are very less in our body, so to overcome with the that particular vitamins, you take dietary supplement. किसी चीज की कमी है, किसी विटामिन मिनरल की कमी है बॉडी में, so you take additional supplement as in the form of dietary supplement, and these dietary supplements, it is only taken orally in the form of different types of pills, powder, capsules, tablets. Now let's say the different kinds of dietary supplements. So like vitamins and minerals, so there are multivitamins, vitamins B, C, D, calcium, zinc. Already I've told you, let's take an example of vitamin D. D rise, karke is a tablet that is there in a market. You can take that D-Rise capsule, or it's a capsule, and you take D-Rise once in a week, and yes, you can cope up with vitamin D deficiencies. Or zinc tablets are there, calcium pouches are there. Calcium pouches are there in the market with the names of calciferol, and if you take that pouch, one pouch in 1 cup of milk or 1 glass of milk, means means the prescription, or not prescription, means how to take the that particular powder, it is mentioned in the pouch. So you take that pouch, you add that pouch, a complete pouch, in a milk, and you consume that. So you can do once in a week, and it will cope up with the calcium deficiency. So but food is necessary. You cannot skip your food, you cannot skip your regular meal, you cannot skip that. But it but with the means additionally you are taking these supplements, okay, just to cope up with any deficiencies with any of the vitamins or others, like herbs. Nowadays people are more focusing on green tea, okay. Turmeric shots are there, okay. There are ginger shots are there. There are multiple of herbs that are there in the markets, and you are using that just to boost up your immune system, just to give extra energy, just to give extra nutrition to our body. Apart from these, other omega 3 fatty acids are, glutamine is there, probiotics are there, fibers, proteins. So all these are just a additional supplements to our body. A person who is going to a gym always consume protein shake, okay. Why? Because these protein shake gives a person an energy, an extra nutrient to build a muscles, okay. Probiotics are we nowadays we add probiotics to our diet. Why? Because probiotics are very good in your in treating your guts, in treating your digestive system. So you omega 3 fatty acids, very good for the cholesterol. So nowadays, because of the evolving population, people are becoming aware of what to eat, means the code says right to eat. And nowadays people are focusing on these different types of dietary supplements. Uh, so now let's talk about the dietary supplements. So here I have mentioned that dietary supplements are not medicines. Okay, because in the from the last two slides I was saying that dietary supplement is taken orally in the form of pill, in the form of capsule, in a form of tablets. So it might people will understand that dietary supplements are medicine or what? No, dietary supplements are not medicine. They are not intended to treat or diagnose or prevent or cure any diseases. But they are tablets or they are capsule that contains a kind of a vitamins, different kinds of minerals, different types of supplements that are needed by our body just to cope up with the deficiencies of vitamins, minerals, or different types of other nutrients. So they are not medicines. They are regulated differently from drugs and must be labeled clearly as dietary supplements. So whenever you purchase any dietary supplement from the markets, the label specifies that it is not a drug but it is a dietary supplement. Like you cannot take dietary supplement when you fall ill, when you are having fever, or whenever you are having any other diseases. You cannot take dietary supplement. Why? Because their way of working is quite different from the regular drug. So they are not drug, they are not treating any diseases, not curing any diseases, but yes, they are needed by our body as a additional supplement just to cope up with the nutrients deficiency. Okay, now dietary supplements. So dietary supplements, what they are actually doing, so they are filling the nutritional gap. Like supplements helps compensate for the dietary deficiency, especially in the restrictive diets like vegan, keto, or during the increased nutrients need like pregnancy or aging. So whenever there is a gap of nutrition, okay, like supplements means whenever a person is having a vegan, when a person is a vegan or is on a keto diet or during a pregnancy or during an aging, so there is a certain nutritional gaps, because when a person is on keto diet he is skipping certain kinds of food. So, and you know, food is the source of nutrients, and when a woman is pregnant, of course there is a need of nutrient. Okay, even in the elderly people there is a need of nutrients. So when there is a deficiency of any of the nutrition, okay, so dietary supplement is what they are doing, it is filling that gap. Got it? Now the supporting immune system. Already told you that like vitamin C, vitamin D and zinc, they are the booster for our immune system. They are act as the booster, and they reduces the susceptibility to the infection. Okay, so whenever in interviews or in MCQs, if the question is there like which vitamin is the booster for the for the our health, so vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. And we can relate to vitamin C that during the COVID period, when you need a very strong immune system, people are doctors are prescribing to take vitamin C tablets. Everyone, I think, was having vitamin C at that time. Why? Because vitamin C tablets is a booster for the immune system. So they are supporting a immune health. So that is the reason dietary supplement is used, enhancing the bone strength. I think I have already discussed about this. Calcium and vitamin D, they are widely used to prevent the osteoporosis and maintain bone density. So whenever you need any, whenever your body needed any like bone से related diseases, for sorry, जब आपकी बॉडी को कोई भी विटामिन की ज़रूरत है, लाइक अगर आपका बोन इज़ नॉट दैट स्ट्रॉन्ग, योर बोन डेंसिटी इज़ डिक्रीजिंग, यू आर हैविंग डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ बोन related diseases like arthritis is there, like different knee pain, hand pain, muscles pain. So always opt for calcium or vitamins, because nowadays vitamin D is one of the emerging diseases that is common in the people as well as in the youngster also. Calcium deficiencies is there, vitamin D deficiencies are there, because nowadays the life is becoming so fast that we have no time to sit in the sunlight for 5 to 10 minutes. And we know this, that sunlight is a good source of vitamin D. We are not having a proper pure milk so that we can cope up with the calcium deficiency. So addition to the normal diet, dietary supplements are added in our diet just to enhance the bone strength. Now improving the heart health. So omega 3 fatty acid like from the fish oil. Okay, different types of fish oil are there in the market, which may reduces the triglycerides and support the cardiovascular function. So in this manner dietary supplements is helping or improving our health related issues. Now let's move further. Then the benefits of supplements. So we have discussed this, but benefits of taking supplements for the wellness is muscles growth, fats and weight loss. There are medicines in the market. There are not medicines, sorry. There are supplements in the market which give you assurance that yes, by taking this supplement we can manage your weight. We can help you in your weight loss journey. Then supplements for the athletes, supplements for the uh, a person who is going to gym for their muscles growth, decrease the muscles recovery times, okay, then improve the endurance, minimizes the free radical damage. So all these are the benefits of taking supplements. But here I would like to add one thing. Before taking any supplement, you should always consult your doctor. You should always consult any nutritionist, any dietitian. Okay, before taking any supplements. Means supplements should be taken under the consultant. Means doctor consult कर सकते हो, different types of nutrients, dietitians, nutritionist, इन सबको consult करके then only you can opt for these dietary supplements. So after discussing the benefits and what are the benefits the dietary supplements are offering to your body, what are the risk and consideration of dietary supplements? Means what are the risk? Okay, so this we all are aware of this overconsumption and toxicity. Means anything when taken above the normal range is known as overconsumption, is considered as overconsumption, and overconsumption of anything is it is very harmful for the body. So high doses of fat soluble vitamins, that is A, D, E, A and K, or minerals like iron, calcium can lead to the toxicity, organ damage or even death in extreme cases. So any overdosage of the fat soluble vitamins, that is A, D, E, A, K, or any minerals, okay, whenever you are taking beyond the normal range, it is toxic for your body. Okay, and apart from the toxicity, in the extreme cases it even leads to the death of a person. Now the drug supplement interaction, like supplements like St. John's wort, vitamin K and ginkgo biloba can interfere with the medications such as antidepressant, blood thinners and chemotherapy drugs. So that is the reason I have mentioned that before taking any dietary supplement, you should always consult the consultant. Why? Because sometimes they can not only uh, give good benefits, but in overconsumption of any dietary supplement can ruin your body. So it is very mandatory to have a consultation with a doctor before starting any dietary supplement, sorry. So a person who is having a chemotherapy drugs, a person who is having a blood thinners, okay, a person who is taking medicines for the depression, so that person should think twice before consulting, before taking the dietary supplement, or should consult their respective doctors that yes, I am taking this dietary supplement, is it fine for my body? Is, if not, then don't use these dietary supplements. Misleading and contamination. So supplements are not regulated as strictly as pharmaceuticals. So nowadays any influencer or any person who is having a okay knowledge of these your different types of nutrients makes their own brands, come up with their own brands without having a proper knowledge. So that leads to the misleading, or sometimes it is a risk for the body. So nowadays these supplements are not actually more regulated like different regulatory bodies like FSSAI is there, GMP is there, HACCP is there, and many other FDA approvals, FAO approval. Okay, so these approvals are very important. These regulatory bodies are very important, and it is very strictly followed in a pharmaceutical industries. But for the supplements, it is not as regulated as in the pharmaceutical industries. So some may contain undeclared ingredients, contaminants, or incorrect dosages. So that leads to the risk to the body. Now comes the allergic reaction and side effects. Allergic reaction and side effects like herbal supplements. Okay, like kava. Sometimes they can cause the allergic reaction. Sometimes over consumption of these herbal supplements can lead to the liver damage or can have a gastrointestinal issues in your body. So this is related to the herbal supplements. Quality and purity issues. Not all supplements undergo third party testings. Look for the seals from USP, NSF or consumer lab to ensure the product integrity. So it is very important before buying any supplement from the market. Okay, you should always go through their labeling. You should always go through their proper sealing, and you should always check for some of the certification like NSF. So NSF, it is a provided by the NSF International, and it is mainly focuses on the safety, quality, sorry, and sustainability of the product. So it is very important to see all the labels properly, to check whether the product is authorized or not, whether the product information is authentic or not. And yes, sometimes in interviews they can ask you about the definition, sorry, a full form of NSF. So NSF is a National Sanitation Foundation. And if you talk about the USP, and USP also is basically working for the betterment of the consumer. And the full form of USP is, we all may know in the like United States Pharmacopeia, and it is basically act as it is an standard set for the medicines and dietary supplements. And basically it is it has a goal of the quality, safety and benefits of medicine, dietary supplements and food ingredients. Again I am repeating, it is a United States Pharmacopeia, and it is very mandatory if you are buying any dietary supplements. So you can always check for these certification. Now comes the special population at risk. So yes, of course, it is not recommended to take a dietary supplement by certain group of peoples like pregnant women, small children's, elderly, and immunocompromised individuals may be more vulnerable to adverse effect, should consult healthcare provider before use. Okay, now consumer awareness of dietary supplements. Okay, now it is there in the market, and people wants to consume dietary supplements. But for the better before using the dietary supplement, a consumer should be more aware of what, like what informed consumers look for, like clear labeling. If I would like to purchase any dietary supplement, the first thing I would like to check is their labeling, whether the labeling has a decent amount of information or not, whether the labeling has a clear ingredient list, dosage, usage instruction and disclaimers or not. So it is very important to have a good labeling. Then the third party certification like USPs, NSF or consumer lab seals for the quality assurance. Okay, now the scientific backing, preference for products with clinical studies or published research, transparency, brands that discloses sourcing and manufacturing practices and testing, protocol. So all these things should be clearly mentioned for the consumer, so that a consumer can have a transparent information about the dietary supplement which he or she is going to purchase. Now, influences on consumer behavior. Like social today, today's world is roaming around or evolving around social media, not roaming, sorry, evolving around social media and influencer. So major drivers of the supplement trends, especially in sports nutrition and wellness. So nowadays people are doing ads, influencers are doing ads, and yes, sometimes it is good and sometimes without the proper knowledge. If they are doing the branding of any product, that is not good. So you, before, don't trust anyone, don't trust, like, don't trust your yes, this, and I like this influencer, or I like this social media page, so I'll buy this. No, first have a authentic information about any dietary supplement, then you can go with the any dietary supplement you want to purchase. But before buying, have a good information, consult with the healthcare provider, then go for it. Online reviews and testimonial. Peer feedback shapes trust and purchase decision. Don't ever, not with a dietary supplement, do not rely, do not trust the reviews that you go through. Sometimes reviews are not good, so you should always, before buying, always consult. Now, common misconceptions. Sometimes dietary supplements are very important for our body, but sometimes misconception is made, like beliefs that natural equals safe, assuming all supplements are regulated like medicines. No, overlooking interaction with medications or other supplements. So, you should always do not pay attention on all these misconceptions. Then trending in awareness, growing demands for the clean labels and traceability, increased interest in personalized nutrition and sustainable resources, shift towards the evidence-based product and ethical branding. So these are certain things that you should be aware of before buying any dietary supplements. Now let's talk about the conclusion parts. Dietary supplement can play a valuable role in addressing the nutrients deficiencies, supporting a specific health condition, and enhancing the overall well-being, especially when dietary intakes falls short. Okay. However, their uses and uses required information, decision making, considering potential risk like overconsumption, drug interaction, and misleading claims. Regulatory bodies such as FSSAI, FDA, EFSA provide framework to ensure product safety, labeling accuracy, and consumer protection, but gaps still exist. Consumers should prioritize evidence-based choices, consult healthcare professionals, and view supplements as a complementary, not a substitute for the balanced diet. So this is the conclusion part. In short, I would like to end with, like, dietary supplement, it is, yes, it plays a very valuable impact on your health in addressing any nutrient deficiencies, or it act as a supporting health of a specific health condition, but it is not a medicine, it is a supporting supplement that is added in our diet just to cope up with the deficiencies of certain nutrients. Okay, but before buying any dietary supplement, you should always consult your respective doctors, so that you could have a better knowledge of what you are have, what you will going to use. And yes, always see the labeling part. Don't buy any dietary supplement without having a proper seal, without having any proper certification. these are certain points that you should always keep in your mind before buying any dietary supplements. So that follow ITLS Academy on different platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. This is our website, that is www.itlsacademy.com, and this is our helpline number, that is 7080833450. You can simply call on this number and get updated. Don't forget to subscribe ITLS Academy, and yes, press the bell icon to get more update on the lectures. Thank you.